What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another great and informative video. This video right here is about an MS-13 gang member arrested in fatal New York City subway shooting. See, this is the reason why a lot of people are against immigration, you know. And it's just too bad people like the Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms is for immigration. You know, she's against, putting up the wall and the borders and stuff like that. But see, the more Hispanic gangs like this happens to get in our country, the more problems we're going to have like this. And plus, it's going to be a detriment to us as black people eventually somewhere down the line. See, these are just some of your black politicians. This one I just named, which, like I said, she's the mayor of Atlanta, that are actually caping for, legal immigration, for these people to come in here and, just run roughshod and do all kinds of things like this. Because I always heard about MS-13 and very, very ruthless Hispanic, Latino, whatever gang. But they on the other side of the wall. You know what I mean by that far as the wall, the reason why they want to build a wall. But this is a video right here I want us to check out and everything. And y'all tell me what y'all think before we get into the story. Well, I want to know after, we get into the story and everything, what y'all think. But check this out.
MS-13 gang member is under arrest this morning, accused of murdering a man on a New York City subway platform. Shot him right in the face a number of times, all caught on camera in broad daylight. Police say it started as a fight between rival gang members. Kyla Mamaluk from our affiliate in New York is live outside the subway station in Queens with more. Kayla.
Stephen Ainsley, good morning. Yeah, the NYPD believe they have the trigger man in custody this morning. An all-out hunt for those two other suspects they believe were also involved in this violent attack. All three of these men, police believe, are MS-13 gang members. Now, a gang brawl, like you mentioned, is what police believe sparked this violent attack on the 7 train. It spilled out onto the platform right here in Jackson Heights, Queens. There was a struggle for a gun. Eventually, police say 5 to 6 shots rang out, killing 20-year-old Abel Moso. Abel Moso is a known member of the 18th Street Gang, which is a rival gang of MS-13. Now, the man in custody this morning, Ramiro Gutierrez, is a known member of MS-13. He was actually out on bail at the time of this attack. He was being accused of plotting a burglary in Kew Gardens, which isn't too far from here. He was also accused of plotting to beat 2 men with metal pipes. That speaks to a much bigger issue here in Queens. As of late, in the recent months, we've been seeing more and more MS-13 and a lot of gang activity here in Queens. The chief of detectives, Dermot Shea, telling us they've been seeing a big rise in MS-13 here. They say that specifically here in Jackson Heights and Queens, where this wouldn't have happened in just a few months ago. As of recently, we saw MS-13 in Suffolk County on Long Island, which is about 60 miles east of where we are right now. So that's certainly been coming into the community. That is the very latest here in Jackson Heights, Queens. I'll send it back over to you guys. Thank you.
Now, y'all see that shit? See, that's the reason why I'm for them building a wall. These are just some of the people that made it into this country. But this is the reason why I'm for them building a wall. Because if you don't, you're going to have that shit throughout this entire country, in every state and in every city, if they don't crack down on it. We got enough problems of our own as a people to have to deal with shit like this. See, but it says here, MS-13 gang member charged with murder in connection to viral subway platform shooting. The grisly shooting on Queens subway platform that was caught on tape is connected to the MS-13 gang, NYPD officials confirmed. On Monday, police announced 26-year-old Ramiro Gutierrez was arrested for the fatal shooting of 20-year-old Abel Moso. Gutierrez has been charged with murder, gang assault, and criminal possession of a weapon. And NYPD spokesman confirmed to Time. Cell phone footage of the incident went viral, and according to NYPD Chief of Detectives Dermont Shea. The entire incident began with the confrontation that began on a subway train was caught on tape. Shea told reporters Monday that witnesses overheard MS-13 mentioned during the skirmish, which spilled into a Jackson Heights subway platform. There, police say the altercation turned physical. Footage shows 3 men wrestling on the ground while a crowd forms around them. With some passengers trying to break up the fight. Gutierrez is recorded getting up from the ground and pulling out a gun. 6 shots can then be heard, along with screams as subway passengers run in fear. According to Shea Masso was shot multiple times in the face, succumbing to his injuries. Shea also said Masso was affiliated with the 18th Street Gang, which has a historical beef with MS-13. See, like I said, we got enough problems in dealing with this shit. You know, there's a lot of people, you know, on that commute every day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black people on that commute every day in that subway station, you know, could be affected by the situation. Things like this. Shea said that Gutierrez, a known MS-13 gang member, was arrested less than 24 hours after the shooting and that the investigation is still ongoing. Police are still searching for 2 other people in connection to the shooting. President Trump has often referenced MS-13 as a serious threat and called members of the street gang animals. They are very fucking ruthless. That's one thing that Trump ain't lying about. MS-13 is very, very ruthless, and they don't give a fuck where they get down at. And as you can see in that tape, you know, you see for yourself. You know, you can even pull up some documentaries on YouTube about MS-13. They'll tell you what they're doing. It'll show you everything about them for the most part. Okay, back to the story. According to the FBI, the gang is primarily made up of El Salvadorians. See what I mean? Illegals. But also include Hondurans, Guatemalans, Mexicans, and other Central and South American immigrants, Shea said. NYPD has been cracking down on the gang, which has a large presence in Long Island. In December, 5 members were arrested for a fatal shooting in Queens. See, there it is right there. Now that tells you everything that you need to know about that situation. You know, that tells you everything you need to know, and nobody's just making up shit about this gang. You know, yeah, that's one thing I agree with Trump on. You know, this you know, this wouldn't be good for us here, you know, as, you know, Americans, because black Americans, you know, especially. Immigration is one thing, you know, and I'm not with anybody black that's marching for immigration, you know, because if anything, you should be for first, and that's reparation. Reparation before immigration. You got your own problems, your own fight, you know what I mean? Things that you need to be marching and fighting about. You understand? I mean, and to be helping somebody, some other people get in here that they're going to put before you. You understand? I mean, they're going to give them the jobs first. They're going to let them run through your streets, shoot up the fucking place. You understand what I'm saying? And then there you are. Hollering about, well, again, what about us? Fuck that. So, but y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation, you know. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm very interested in hearing y'all comments about this. Make sure y'all hit the bell, you know, to subscribe and everything. Make sure you hit it twice so you can get all notifications as I drop the content. Well, this is James, and I'm out. Peace.